Fine. So let's start. Everybody is right up to some extent, but the sale of good to public in a relatively small quantities for use of consumption rather than for resale. So this is what the retail. I mean to say that this is not directly from manufacturer to the end user. This is something manufactured to somebody who is wholesaling it and then who is supplying to the individual. So this is what called retail. So in retail, the sales of good to the end user is a small quantity and consumption rather than for retail, resale. We are not reselling it, we are selling it to the directly end user. This is what the concept of structuring the retail business. Okay. So the same way, who is the retailer is a business. A retailer means a business or a person. It can be a company, it can be a firm, it can be an individual person that sell goods to the consumer as opposed to wholesaler or supplier who normally sell their goods to another business. See, there is a very small things, small thin line here that I am trying to differentiate between the direct supply from the manufacturer to the end user and the supply to the manufacturer to the wholesaler and the wholesaler to the end user. So the main sense of the retail lies between the wholesaler to the end user, not the manufacturer to the end user. And now who is the customer? That we all are aware that who is the customer. A customer, sometimes known as a client, buyer or purchaser, is the recipient of a good, a service, a product, idea obtained from a seller, vendor or supplier for a monetary or other valuable considerations. So it is not always, retail business is not always related to some good, it can be a service also, it can be an idea, product. So this is what first we need to understand, that what is the retail, who are the retailers and what is the customer, and then we will try to connect these things together so we can get an idea at that what exactly we mean to the strategy of a good retailing. We need to understand the type of the customers in every day we face in a various business, various kind of product. The customer come with a different mindset, but if I want to categorize the customer mindset, I can say broadly this kind of chart or this kind of presentation can help you to understand the mindset and the type of the customers. So the moment you understand the mindset of the customer and the type of the customer, you need to strategize your business, strategize your product, your showroom, your setup, your the whole overall strategy of your business. A customer can be a combination of exploratory and imaginative. He may be say that I want to find something new, different and creative. A customer can be a little bit of exploratory but very practical. He can say I am open to something new but I can't be too crazy. I am not open for any XYZ idea. I know what exactly, but yeah, I can try something new. A customer can be very practical and occasional. The customer know that yeah, I know what I need and I need it fast. And these are the very good customer in retail space, specifically retail business. This kind of customers are known as very good customer. They come, they know what exactly they want, they choose it and then they go out. And this is the everybody want this kind of customer. But you will not get a specific kind of customer every time. You will always get the combination of a customer. Again, one more maybe customer can be a combination of very good imaginations, but occasional I say I need something new, quick, but I want to go for outside the user. Yeah, I want something new, but tell me what's new, what's something different. So he can take the very fast decision, but he may be looking for something new. So this again this kind of customer is also helpful for a business like what we are dealing in a modular kitchen, where the new concepts we introduce every day, new kind of shutters, finishes, product, WPC, new products. These kind of customers are very helpful when they are open for new things. They are different than the traditional customers, the traditional thoughts. They come up with those customers who come up with a preset mind, no, I just want this particular kind of wood. Even they know the species also, that I want this particular wood. Rather than having such customer is a good part, that they are open to, know something better, something new, and they can opt for that. So the overall retail, you will get the combination of these, any of this kind of combination you can get. So your strategy of the business must be planned, designed in a way that you can cater any of these kind of customer at any point of time. What exactly we mean, and dear friends, I cannot cover this retail as a whole strategy in the duration of this 25-30 minute duration. So I am just covering few important points which I can discuss with you people. So what effectively as a retail strategy we are looking, we will discuss 5 major points, that in a retail business, the customer is the king. This is a very general saying, everybody knows that the customer is the king, and the most important part of the retail is the customer. The whole aura, environment, facilities, and the whole setup is made or designed according to the to facilitate the customer. And this is the way customer want to see itself also. The customer want a feeling the moment they enter into the showroom, they want a feeling that this setup is made according to my requirements, or to give me a good feelings. And the customer need an environment where the customer not only just buy, they experience good experience buying. That's the requirement. So we will try to cover few of the point. First is, as I discussed with you, that in retail, the most important thing is that you need to understand that the customer is the king, and the whole setup of your retail must be designed according to give the customer the feeling like a king. You need to give a space to your customer. Whenever you can, anytime we can reconnect or connect these generalized retail strategy with the strategy of selling kitchen also. So you can give the connect sometime or somewhere, like giving a space to the customer. I want to say that if we have a modular kitchen showroom, or the kitchen showroom, or the furniture showroom, or kind of things, and if the customer come inside and you start, the moment you start greet the customer and you start asking the question, it may be not a good practice. You need to give a space to the customer. Let the customer visit your store. Let the customer get the feeling. Let the customer explore what the product you are showcasing, and be available. It doesn't mean that you just left the customer in the whole showroom and nobody is there to attending. Keep your eyes on the customer, but immediately don't jump onto the customer and start asking, okay, what are you looking? No. So we need to give the space to the customer. We need to provide a comfortable environment in the showroom. You don't know the customer came from here, what the distance, they get the proper parking or not, what's the temperature outside, is they having a kid with them, or you don't know, you really don't know that what is the mindset of the customer the moment the customer came inside. Try to give a comfortable environment to the customer, because there are many studies available that the customer upsell, customer buy more, or customer take faster decisions when the customer get a good environment in the showroom. So this must be a part of your, while you draw something, a strategy for your retail business, you need to take care of that comfort of your customer. Understanding the need of the customer, again a very basic and very basic thing, that you need to start interaction with the customer and try to understand the need. Because in a retail environment, you have lots and lots of the product available. You cannot start explaining each and every product to the customer. First you need to try to understand what exactly the customer is looking. And for that, maybe the customer is not ready with all the specific information, but then start interacting with the customer, start trying to know the need, what exactly the customer is looking for that, and then try to filter out the product and offer out of, you maybe have 10 options, 20 options, but try to then offer one or two which is more relevant to the need of the customer. And then deliver correct and relevant informations. This is the mistake many people do while dealing with the modular kitchen and kind of technical products, that the showroom peoples are not aware or rightly qualified with the technical information of the product, and sometimes they start telling yes, no, is this available, yes, or kind of technical. But your people must be equipped with the all proper information. If you don't know, say I don't know, I will ask and come back, rather than telling something which nowadays customer come with the proper homework. They do a lot of search, they do a lot of research on the net, and after that they come, and if you try to make them fool, they will very easily they will get to know that this person is trying to make a fool out of me. And this is the first disconnect you and your customer get. So relating to the customer, these are few points we have to take care, that we have to make the customer comfortable, we have to give space to the customer. When the customer needs some information, then go and connect with the customer, and once you start connecting with the customer, try to understand the need to the customer and then give the right information. So first point we cover, that customer is important. The second important thing in retail is the retail lies in detail. When you display something in your store, these are the basics of a retail, is that you need to display whatever the product you displayed, it must be correct, organized and error free. I visited many of the showroom, even I'm not telling that my all stores are correct, error free, but we try to do this exercise every time we visit to the store, that we check the display, and if any scratch, any damaged door, anything, any hardware which is losing, anything which is not up to the mark, not acceptable, immediate thing is to replace it by whatever the cost, because sometime it can happen that your just one loose hinge or one wrong product displayed can be a reason of a loss of the whole one lead or a good customer. That can be a cost of 2 lakh rupees or 3 lakh rupees. So that's a very costly affair to not keep your things correct, organized and error free. And this is not only relevant with the modular kitchen, it is a general retail strategy. Go to the good stores, retail stores, and you will find that the things are keep neat, white and very good arranged, and there are specific peoples who are only and only that their duty is to keep visiting to the stores and keep the things arranged, organized. Those VM peoples who take care of all these things. Your products must be, all product information must be highlighted somewhere near to the product, so that customer can stand near to the product, they can read it, they can try to get the information by themselves. Now all the people who are educated, they don't actually want lot of information to start getting. Let them read. Your product should be with a good information. I am not telling you that if you are showcasing a modular kitchen, then start giving put a BOQ that this number of carcass, this size of carcass, this, no, but at least the minimum information which the customer can read and relate with it. That what is the type of shutter is used, what is the color of laminate, or what kind of accessory, what brand is using, what is the size of this. If it is possible to then give it a layout of that kitchen, so that the customer can correlate it with. It is always good to give a layout in the or kind of things of that particular kitchen near to that kitchen or the wardrobe, and let them write down the information. Don't stop. Many of the people, they have it, they just don't want the information to take it out. Anyway, the informations are available on net. Plenty of information are available on net. So let them, allow them to measure the product, give them the measure tape, allow them to measure the product, and what exactly they are doing. They are somewhere correlating their need and your product. And this is the best thing what we want. That okay, if this is suitable, then he will take the faster decisions. Always try to display 2 to 3 USP of the product. This is the part which always missing. I saw always missing this part in general retail stores. If you go somewhere, or in the showrooms you go somewhere, okay, product information may be available, but the USP is not available. What is good in this product? What is special in this product? What is something which is unique in this product must be highlighted somewhere near to the product. And overall presentation of that product, that it may in the good lighting arrangement in your showroom, so that the product is well highlighted, the good decoration of your product, the props. If specifically we talk about the kitchen must not be completely empty, all the drawers empty, there is nothing on the countertop. You need to do a little bit, I am not telling that you fill the complete kitchen with all the stuff, but a little bit of practical propping should be done on the kitchen wardrobe. 1 or 2 hangers should be put inside, so that customer can correlate with their requirement versus the capacity of the product. So these are the few things we have to take care, that the retail is a detail. You need to highlight, or you need to showcase your product very neatly and in a very detail. This is the one more aspects of the effective retails. One more point is, go to the extra mile for your customer. In our morning presentation, Mr. Murli told the same thing in his presentation with the case study from UK or US, I think, that the more and more you connect with the customer and try to give the customer 125% instead of 100%, there is a more chance of getting the upsell business and the reference business. So to give the support, to support your customer, even not before sale but after sale. Many of the time I personally saw, even my own staff sometimes do the mistake, that the moment the sale conclude, they try to back out from that. Sale is done. But actual sales start the moment you got the sign on the paper. The actual sales start from that moment. And the possibility of the referral sale start from that moment. Because till the time you have the great interest in the customer, because you need to sign the document or you need to finalize the deal, but the moment you finalize the deal, the responsibilities come back again to us. So we need to take care of that part also. You need to support the customer, you need to go extra mile to support the customer. If any additional information requires, never you can ignore a call of a new prospects, but never ignore a call from the existing customer. Never ignore the call. Help them, support them, and I am sure they will be a very good marketing tool for your next lead. In a retail, you need to understand this, all the P's, that your product that your customer want to buy, and a product range that will satisfy your customer need and desire. You need to understand the product range, what exactly you are showcasing. You must be very careful in terms of choosing the product, what you are choosing, the way or the nature of your business. You need to be very clear in your mind that what exactly I am catering. Even if you are selling a modular kitchen, there are many categories, or there are many categories of the customer. So you need to be very careful in your product range, that what exactly the range you are choosing. And this range is to support of what level of the customer. You must be very clear with your price range, The price must be consistent across the marketing mix and meet all requirements for your business. You must not be outpriced, but you have to take care of the benefits of your organization also. So the price, or maybe in retail, you must be aware that retail there is a very big discount structure is available. This is something very different in the organized retail right now. You see that this 50% discount, 60% discount. Sometime you will say 60 plus 10% discount. You know, it's something mind blowing. But then this is something they create in the way they product and the prices in a way that you should across the, if you have 10 showrooms, you have to take care of the pricing. No different prices to different showrooms. The places you must provide somewhere to your customers to purchase your product, be that a physical store or catalog or an e-commerce website. The place of your in retail, the places play a very important role, that where you are. Either it's a physical store or it's a virtual store. The presence is very important. In the physical stores, if you are in mall, it is very important that the people, they can park the car or they have the proper access, they have the good space to, you know. So this is the selection of the place is very important, where your brand is available. And then you have to take care of the promotion, make sure that your customer know that you are and your product exist and are available for to the end user. So these are the four very important P's of the retail strategy: the product, price, place and promotions. So while designing the whole strategies, you have to work very hard on these 4 P's, and then accordingly you have to design the whole strategy of your retail. And this is the last but very important thing, specifically for the brick and mortar model, that location is the most important part. The selection of location is very important, specifically when we are talking about the physical stores. So you need to be very careful while choosing the location, and that can be a key of your success in this retail business, because there are many examples available where you have very good store but not in a connect to the customer, and there are some average stores but they are in very good connection to the customer and they are enjoying the good sale. Now I just want to jump from the brick and mortar to another favorite topic, that because the retail is now available online also. So, and there is a word which says e-tail, not the retail. I want to say that it's e-tail. It's a combination of retail and the e-commerce. So while you strategize your business model, you have to be equipped with the technology, because whatever the size of your showroom, either maybe it's a 10,000 square feet or 5,000 square feet, the number of product will be always more than the size of the showroom. Maybe you agree with me or disagree, but specifically when you talk about the modular kitchen and wardrobes, there are n number of the arrangements and combinations you try to showcase, and which is not possible. You maybe display 20 kitchens if you are having a very huge showroom. Otherwise, most of the people, they operate the kitchen stores with 5 or 6, 7 kitchens, 2, 3 models of the wardrobe. But this is not what the end. Basically, our designers design many of the kitchens. So while using the technology, you can develop a catalogs, you can give the iPad and kind of things to your staff. You just know what exactly they are looking, a general basic idea, and the rest of the arrangement you can showcase them on this iPad kind of things. So customer can visit your website, they can refer something, they can like something to the website, they can come to your showroom, they will connect the virtual product and the real product, they want to see more options. There is one sofa with brown color leather, but they want something to see in dark brown or cherry brown, you can show them on an iPad, and one physical field is available and now only a matter of color. One design is available, now the matter of the rest of the arrangement. So here you can use the technology to e-tail your product. So this is again a part of the basic retail. If you are planning a business, if you are planning a retail strategy, you always keep your technology and your presence on the net strong. And not only that, just for the lead management or just for the customer, you use the technology in the store also. Many times nowadays it happens that customer is choosing a product, see the product from the internet, but they don't buy it. They again go to the showroom, refer to that particular on their iPad or the mobile and say that I want to buy this. And actually they try to compare the product also, that it is right what exactly they see is available, but this is what they take the quick decisions. So this kind of technology help us for the getting quick decisions and to attract the customer from a larger geographical area. So this is the plus point of going with it. And specifically if you talk about the modular kitchens, there are many, even I know about more companies which are still not came into the pictures, but they are into the development stage. So there are many companies who are trying this, but they are actually doing this up to the level of getting the filtered, matured lead. So I mean to say this is another type of e-tailing only. So this is again a Capricos is a company which is even started before Homeland. We have in last 2 days we have mentioned 2, 3, 4 times the brand name Homeland, but online kitchen started by this company, Capricos. This is a name of company is from Jansar Group. That's again a retail company. This is what we are talking from last 2 days. So this is what again an online retail. Online retail also take care of all the properties which we discuss in our regular retail strategies. To conclude it, a retail is a plan, then experience, and as in input, a process and output standard. Because I am from a computer background, I understand this language only, that if you give a input, you process it and you will get something as an output. If your input in terms of a very good plan, a very good product, selection of a right place, right pricing, good promotion, and the sales force is trained and good people, nobody can stop you to get good profits. So this all combination of P's help you to develop a good strategy and to develop a good business. That's it. Any queries, questions, if any?
You said we should allow the customers to take the measurements, everything, or even if they want to take the photos, something like that. But they use this to show it to their carpenters. So it is something display for them.
But you cannot stop them. They will get the same kind of information from somewhere else. You are losing the opportunity to start conversation with that customer. If if your face language, if you say stop, don't do, this is not allowed. Okay, what will happen? Now see from that angle. Don't see from your angle. See from the another angle. What happens? They will feel, oh, not allowed. Okay, they go out. But if you see somebody who is trying to take the measurement, what they will get?
No, they can give the idea.
Yeah, then anyway they are not your customer. They are anyway not your customer. Now you need to see the probability of convert that customer to your customer. But if you say no, it's gone. There is no chance of start, you cannot start your conversation with that customer. You can start in a way that I can help you. If you want, I can give you more reference. If you want, I can give further details. We have the detailed catalog. You can visit our website. The whole information is available on the website. Why don't you visit that? And maybe possible during the visit to a website, the customer see more and attractive offers, something which better fits to his need. Otherwise, the measurement kind of things and all these things are available online, and lot of exhibitions are going on. Because if the customer is not yours, they will anyway not buy from you. Now you have to see the possibilities how to convert it. And in retail, you cannot say somebody don't do it.
Mr. Gopal, from the modular kitchen retailing perspective, can you rank 3 factors which are critical for success? Top 3 factors. What is your pick? Top 3 critical factors for success for modular kitchen retailing.
We are talking in terms of brick and mortar model, or we are talking about?
Brick and mortar model.
Yeah. So top 3 things we need to take care while doing the retail of the modular kitchen is that we need to invest good in the training of our people. The first and most important thing, that your staff or whoever the person who is taking care of the customer should be a good staff, trained staff. And this is what the major mistakes corporates are doing when the size of the showroom is more than 25, 30, 40. They try to, their HR division try to squeeze the salary and get the designer and kind of fraternity with the lowest cost. But you cannot hire somebody in the low cost with a high selling and designing skill. The selling kitchen is anyway a completely different skill. It is a combination of a person who can design or understand the design and then sell it. So anyway, it's a lethal combination. You don't find it very easily. You need to train the people. So either you select somebody who can sell it better and then trained in terms of designing. It's a long process. Either way, you select somebody who can design a better way and try to teach them the selling skill. Again, it's a difficult but less difficult than somebody, to teach somebody the whole designing and kind of things. But you can find these kind of peoples. You need to understand and then you need to train them first. So this is the most important, is to have a person who is explaining to the customer. Second and most important thing is your display. It's like keep your display like the God. No abusing, and as I said, it should be all error-free, perfectly functional. Because that is the first point of the attraction to a customer, and they start dreaming that kind of product into their home. So if somebody who is sensible and if he see that okay, this is error, this is scratch, this is something damaged, they start disconnecting. The second important thing, which having a good person, people, and then a good staff or a good display, and then third most important thing is try to create a brand value. I may mention this brand on the first party, being from the retail side, but no, I take a third number. Yeah, always create a brand value, because there are many peoples, or most of the peoples are brand sensitive. Even we all are brand sensitive. We know that there is a pair of shoes available in 200 rupees less somewhere near to a shop, but sometimes we sold ourselves with a brand, the value, the legacy, the years of the brand exist in the market. Because we know that brand is always plus point. You may get good services once the deal is completed. You will get some the responsibility after sales. So everybody see that kind of security. So the brand value. Try to generate or create a brand value and satisfy your customer after sales. This is the 3 main important things which I see from my personal experience. There is nothing nowhere written in any book. This is my own book. So thank you everybody. Anything else? Thank you. Okay.